I'm not a very good YouTuber because this is when I thought about actually filming. So I'm in BC right now, mountains. I picked up this truck. We have the Peterbilt connected to my trailer, and I separated the cab so it would be low enough to go through the tunnels. And then I have the chassis with the air suspension and the front disc brakes, which I'm going to stick on the Ford cab over. So we have that. I'm going to try redeeming myself by giving you some driving home footage, I guess. Probably won't make it home tonight, but this is it. All together on my maiden voyage. Finally getting some good use with the flat deck because it's just been sitting since I bought it. Anyways, should get on my way. We got some Toxic Energy, we got some snack foods. I checked the trailer. We still have everything tight. So we're just gonna leave Sicamous here and head our way. Probably make it the Golden tonight. Okay, let's leave some Golden. They're not Golden, sorry. Let's get out of Sicamous and to Golden. One way to park. I haven't ate all day, so the snack food's actually pretty good. Probably when I get parked tonight, I'll actually cook something real, but I don't have any lunch food or anything right now because this trip was kind of rushy, spur of the moment. But we're making do. It's gonna get dark pretty fast here. about to get the Revelstoke here. Still got a little bit of daylight. Following some fancy buses. Welcome to Revelstoke. Beyond here, there is no alternative route. If the road ever closes down, you're just kind of stuck. But hey. Try to get through this light here. Oh, it's gonna get me. That's what you thought, light. Oh, so close. We're coming up, well, we just passed Albert Canyon, the climb. We're coming up to the brake check, and we're going to go through some tunnels. Look at that mountain. This is a pretty light load, but it makes sense. It's a truck with no engine. No engine, and then the cab's at the very front, so we barely have anything on our load gauge here, or our suspension load. So we've been doing pretty good for fuel, I think. We're climbing hills right now, so it's high, but I've been doing pretty good, and then I've been able to keep up some good speed. first tunnel. And it's lit up too. Yeah. And we cleared. We probably have about 2 feet. If I remember right, on this truck here, this Peterbilt, my stacks are 12 feet, and we were right at the stacks with the other cab that's on the trailer. I want to leave the truck together for ease, but I didn't want to pay $1 billion for a tow truck to take it home, and I don't have a step deck, so this is how I get stuff done. I have the ability. I have a flat deck. We just have to do extra work to split the cab, which is pretty simple. Most of it's plug and play. The rest of it I just kind of cut because I'm not really worried too much. The left side of the cab, like this truck has been rolled over. That's why I got it for a good price. The left side of the cab is a little bit banged up. The actual cab is good. It's the sleeper that took the brunt. That's the thing with these Peterbilts, is the sleeper will actually take a lot. Depending on how you roll it, you'll cave in a mirror, but then the sleeper will actually hold the cab away from stuff. And I think that was all the tunnels. I feel bad because I don't have a cool truck with loud stacks. My Jakes is so quiet, and I'm supposed to be doing trucking vlogs. It's kind of cool that I have like action cam now, but at the same time, personally, I don't feel like this is super exciting stuff, but I also drive every day too, so some people might just like the insight of my shenanigans more so. I'll get used to it again. Taking that break kind of destroyed me because I don't think about, like, before the break, it's like, okay, I need to film something, or I go to the shop and work on the truck and I'm automatically in film mode. I almost got like comfortable. Now I have to kind of get myself into that mood, because I'll get to the shop and I'll spend like almost half the day working on the truck before I think about filming. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could film that. It's like lost footage. Even the beginning of this trip, I didn't film anything. I could have filmed my drive into BC. I'm filming my drive out of BC, but I could have filmed loading it, because that was kind of cool. I used a forklift and just lifted the cab off and stuck it on, and then ended up using at the place I was loading at, there's a machine shop, and they had a 5-ton crane. They just picked it up and I backed under it under the chassis, and that made life really nice. So yeah, I was going to try forklifting it onto the truck, but they're like, okay, let's make your life easier. You don't have to struggle, which is good. It helped speed up my process. I got it on there, I chained it down. I'll actually probably show you how I strapped everything down. I took off some wheels just to make my life easier in the future.
No, it's all good, brother. Call me whenever.
I hate about like normal trailers, we'll go on a rant right now. Out my mirror, I can't see any of my side lights except for the very front light. Like the Super Bs, the convertibles I have, the lights are set at the very outside of the trailer, so you can see it going down the road. You can see both your lights going down the road. I noticed Manic, Fontaine trailers do it too. Their side lights are in underneath the underneath the deck, so you can't see it, especially at night when you're trying to back up. trying to tell if your trailer's straight, and all I see is a shadow. I don't know why they can't just have it out. Well, I guess forklifts might hit it, but hey. Last thing I want to do is struggle backing up at freaking 10 o'clock at night because I can't see anything. I just want to sleep. Okay, rant is over. It's supposed to be 70, but I never actually see people go 70. They just go as fast as they can. But hey, that's life. I ain't no trucker police. People can go as fast as they want, as long as they're not doing stupid stuff or trying to run me into the ditch. Oh yeah, look at fuel economy. 1.9 miles per gallon. Oh my gosh. It's okay. Driving Super beats between 4 and 5 usually miles per gallon. It's like you need an aerodynamic truck for fuel, but when you go through mountains hauling a lot of weight, it's like you don't really need anything because you're not saving anything when you're doing 40 kilometers an hour everywhere. I want to see more tunnels. Look at that. So majestic. And the snow is like almost glowy with like the ambient light. These tunnels are only half lit up. It seems like every time I go through the tunnels, it's always different lights that light up too. It's like some lights stop working, the other lights take over. Maybe they take shifts. This one looks pretty bright, but yeah, there's lights all on the right side there, and they're not on. Maybe they're just trying to save energy. That could be it too. We're coming up to the scale. Is it closed? Is it open? Who knows? They have a weigh in motion, but they never actually like push people out. They pull everyone in. It's closed, but we're gonna go in here. Next axle. Okay. Steer axle is at 5150. Drive axle is at 8210. I am super light. trailer axle is at 7920. Not even close. I got the weights pretty good on here though. I should load myself more often with my awesome loading skills. Oh, I could park right there, I think. Yeah, yeah. Then I don't have to struggle. Look at that. See? It's a benefit when you give up way too early. Look at that, 6 minutes left. And then we're sleeping. That's because I'm a pro trucker. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick walk around. I guess I'll take you with me. It's not a lot of battery left on my action camera, but hey, let's give her a shot here. I have my vest on because I'm smart. We'll just kick some tires and look at some lights here. We might fix that. Those ones are still good. That's good. This is good. My tarp is ripping. That chain is good. Good. Random plate. That chain could probably be tightened. Oh. Let's tighten a chain while we're up here. And that's our night. Usually I don't have all these tools in here, but we went to pick up that. Good morning. My camera died right at the end of my post trip. It's day 2 of this adventure. 7 a.m. I just woke up. Highway 1 is open again. Let me do a pre-trip and get some coffee here and we'll be on our way. Okay. Trip is done. I got my ice cap. See if we can blow this popsicle stand. from the field. It's a little rainy. Well, it's kind of been rainy everywhere. One day I'll actually stop in this town. I don't know if there is much to do. There might be something. Okay, this is a few days later. The truck got back to my yard, and we're going to strap and unstrap it. What the heck, Fifi? Okay. And, well, we're going to unstrap it because everything can just sit. There's no point in weathering the straps because I probably am not going to get to this right away. But a closer look here. The front has disc brakes, so I'm not going to take the springs, but I'm going to take the actual axle and just swap it over. They're basically all universal. So that's a simple job for that. That is the back diff because they took the diff out. We have our front tires. We have a diff tank, or def tank, that I'm never going to use. And then we have our rear diffs that I'm going to stick on the Ford cab over right there. So I'm going to have full locking diffs, which is good for the BC mountains and basically anywhere else in Canada. And I'm going to have a fifth wheel slide that I'm going to stick on. That's modernized compared to that one there. And I'm probably going to have to replace the deck plate because it was bent during, this truck was rolled over. So this deck plate had a trailer on it and it's all winky wonky. So I'm going to have to either fix that or I'm going to have to actually replace. I'll probably replace the top plate and then straighten everything else on it. And we should be good to go there. Because it's just pulled really weirdly. So it's better to be safe. Anyway, like always, we have the Fifi. Hi. He's just chilling in the grass because it's a pretty hot day today. What will happen first? Will my camera die? Will my camera overheat? We'll have to see on this adventure of let's wrap some straps. Okay, so the front I have snap binders, and the back I have the boomers. And I kind of like snap binders. They're just faster, less to go wrong with them. So we'll get those off here. I almost forgot I need to take the axle and stick into the shop, so we'll get this truck pulled forward and then we'll use the tractor, take off that skid. Now, to get this backed in, kind of take to the red truck, but not really. Kind of following that thing over there. And then we do some truck exchange. So the white truck has to go back onto the Super Bee trailer. So the red trailer ended up kind of lean in there. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put the Peterbilt under it again and just kind of straighten it out just on that one side there. So, task number 5 billion is we're going to shove the white truck in behind the cab over, just so it's all nicely tucked together and neat. So that's the next plan here. When we get the cab over started, then I'm going to move the white truck out of the way. Everything is a little bit more organized because this yard's pretty tiny. Right now we have some vehicles over here, so I can't park the trucks over there. So tuck it in together. Red truck is more priority than white truck. And then we have the Super Bee ready to go for Monday. Anyways, if you enjoyed this rambling nonsense here of me driving and organizing and not actually getting anything done, give me a like or a subscribe or whatever these YouTubers say. By the way, this cab, I've no intentions of doing anything to it, so I'll probably part it out. It's basically stripped anyways, but there's a good seat in there. It can be passenger or driver. It has no rest, so you just have to poke the hole for the rest. It has the steering still. I do have the rod that goes to the chassis. And most of the doors, the driver door doesn't latch for some reason, but this door is good. And then all these other doors, like the bunk doors, are all good. And there's just some nicks and knacks. So everything I don't need, I'm probably going to just sell. And if I can't sell it, it's going to the middle bin.